Ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of inspiration and realness. Also, this is the YouTube channel vlog show of positivity, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now the perpetrator of these shenanigans, Big Beefy E himself from his Big Beefy Man Cave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, Mr. Shenanigans himself, and the two-time Chilling 3000 2022 End of the Year Awards winner, Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode number 962 of the show. I'm going to talk about a little bit of what happened on SmackDown and NXT Level Up. And I'm going to address Okie Oak. The immature insult that you threw at me, not necessary. I have every right to be here on YouTube as well as everybody else is. And dude, if you don't like my videos, don't watch them. You know, simple as that. You don't have to subscribe to my channel. You don't have to do anything of the sort. You don't have to worry about watching my channel. Just move on with your life and try to go about your day being being a positive influence on people. And that's instead of coming here and making negative comments. I don't appreciate it, but just letting you know, hey, it's not necessary, Okie Oak. Not necessary with the insults, just don't watch my videos. You don't like them? Simple as that. You don't have to worry about, I don't care about likes or dislikes. Just views will be fine, The views are more, so thanks for the views anyways. The grandpa joke. Well, that's not the first time I got called grandpa online. It's all right. I don't look like a grandfather. Heck, I don't have a family to call my own source per se. But I do, have a family, and it's not as a my family of my own. But I do have a family. I love my parents. I love my parents, and I'm very, very grateful for them. And God has blessed me, so that's the way it is. Take it as you will. You don't like. Listen, YouTube is not necessarily for just for young people only. Everybody can use YouTube. Don't know what your issue is, but that's all right. Anyways, let's get going. SmackDown NXT Level Up. Nick Aldis was overseeing the contract signing between Roman Reigns and LA Knight. Roman Reigns came out first, but LA Knight decided to kind of like disrespect Roman Reigns, which it's about time somebody does. LA Knight, after they did a lot of trash talking and they signed the contract, Reigns attacked Knight. Knight fought back. And Jimmy Uso also attacks Knight, and then Jimmy Uso tells him, "You good? Yeah, go get him." And then Knight just put Jimmy Uso through a table. And Rey Mysterio was watching the next matchup in a tag match, Carlito in his first match back, and Santos Escobar versus the Street Profits. Meanwhile, Logan Paul texts Mysterio from behind. Santos Escobar says, "Hey, go check on Rey." And then, but the Street Profits ended up winning the matchup. Reigns and Heyman were talking, and then Uso flops down the couch. Said, "Hey, what's going on?" He said, "Listen, the play was wrong. He goes, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Why don't you tell Nick Aldis, hey, Jimmy Uso versus LA Knight tonight." I smell skunk, guys. And then, and then Kathy Kelly interviews Logan Paul, asking why he did what he did. As Paul walked by, he saw Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens was ready to punch him in the face. He's not, And then Grayson Hall and Austin Fury was trash talking Kevin Owens. Speaking of two guys who wanted to punch in the face, they were going back and forth. He said you can punch them both in the face with one fist. You can't do that, and he did. He punched them both in the face with one fist. Unbelievable. Kevin Owens, gotta love him. Caleb Braxton interviewed Dragon Lee, and then Cedric Alexander interrupts Lee. He said, "Hey, I want to challenge you to a match." Dragon Lee says, "Sure." And then during Shotzi was talking to Nick Aldis, and then Chelsea Green, Piper Niven interrupts them, and then Shotzi goes, "How about this? I challenge you, Chelsea, in a one-on-one matchup." And then And Goldust goes, OMG, that's a good idea. So, and then John Cena addresses the Milwaukee crowd about he's got to win this matchup, and then Heyman interrupts John Cena. And I tweeted, if Heyman does not keep his mouth shut, John Cena's going to make him eat soap again. And so Sikoa then attacked John Cena. And then LA Knight addresses his match against Jimmy Uso, saying he's going to beat him. Dragon Lee went one-on-one with Cedric Alexander. Dragon Lee won the matchup. Bianca Belair made a return to address the Milwaukee crowd about what happened at the hands of Damage Control. And she says, I'm going to get my revenge twofold. Next week I'm facing Bayley. And 2, she's got a match against Io Sky for the Women's Championship at Crown Jewel. And then Damage Control was watching the whole thing happen, and they were talking and discussing among themselves what they're going to do. LA Knight went one-on-one with Jimmy Uso. Knight won the matchup, but then Roman Reigns attacks Knight, and then Knight drops Reigns with a blunt force trauma and starts attacking, and Reigns stood tall in the end. In NXT Level Up, JC Jane went up against Izzy Dame. JC Jane won the matchup. Kelly Kincaid interviewed Raleigh Osborne while he won the matchup. And Raleigh Osborne fought Axiom one-on-one. And Axiom wins again. So that is NXT Level Up matches in a nutshell. Well, again, I know I got some younger viewers out there. If you don't like my videos, dude, you don't have to watch them. I'm not forcing you to subscribe, but I'm encouraging people to subscribe. And you don't have to necessarily make unnecessary insults at me. I'm not mad. It's just that it's not necessary, man. If you don't like my videos, you don't like my videos, man, or my channel. Plain and simple. So, okie oak, dude. Grandpa joke. Not cool, dude. Not cool. That's all I'm going to say about it. You're not being cool. Why don't you, why don't you let me do my YouTube thing? You're not a gatekeeper. So, tell me what to do. And, another insult like that, I'm going to have to block you. So, be careful. So, please be careful on that. So, that's all the time we have on the show. Episode 962. And, coming up next will be episode 963 of the show. Until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode of the show. This is Mr. Lima speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget production. And in association with A Sweet Bowl for Raving Dingleberries Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching another great episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Until the next episode, goodbye for now.